Welcome back. In the last video, we explored the topic of food in IELTS speaking. We looked at 5 possible cue cards and we built strong vocabulary sets and learned the swap strategy. And today, as I promised from the last video, we will explore how to turn even the simplest answer, the simplest food, into a strong Band 7 response. I will give you 3 full model answers. One about the family meal, one about travel meal, and yes, that very simple pizza answer. You will see how to transform it step by step. Before we begin, don't forget to turn on the English captions that I've prepared, not the auto captions, but the ones I wrote to myself. The keywords and phrases are in capitals. So as you listen, you can hear them, and as you read, your eyes will catch them. That way you'll remember much more. Cue card number 1. Describe a meal you enjoyed with others. One of the most enjoyable meals I ever had was during Lunar New Year at my grandfather's house. The whole extended family came together. Uncles, aunties, cousins, and the table was packed with traditional dishes. I especially remember the dumplings. They were homemade, and the smell alone made me feel nostalgic because it reminded me of my childhood. What made this meal unforgettable wasn't only the food, it was the laughter, the noise, the feeling of everyone being together. It gave me a deep sense of belonging. Even though the dumplings were simple, they carried so much meaning because they represented tradition, family, and love. So let's look at the keywords. Extended family, traditional, homemade, nostalgic, which we discussed in video 1, unforgettable, and belonging. So, family is your immediate family, your parents and your siblings, brothers and sisters. Extended family means family that includes uncles, aunties, grandparents, cousins, and things like that. Traditional, homemade, made at home, not bought. Nostalgic, we said, bring back memories that's bitter and sweet at the same time. Unforgettable, an unforgettable meal, an unforgettable anything can be an unforgettable experience. So that is personalization. It's linked to family and love. Homemade adds depth, much richer than I ate dumplings. I ate homemade dumplings. Unforgettable is stronger than delicious. It is so delicious that it is unforgettable. So the next cue card is describe a meal you had while traveling. So this is a new experience while traveling. So you can talk about food that you haven't eaten before. So this is the example. 2 years ago, I traveled to a coastal city in Vietnam. And one evening, I had a seafood dinner by the beach. I ordered grilled fish and prawns, and they were unbelievably fresh. The kind of freshness you only get when seafood comes straight from the sea. What made this meal memorable wasn't just the taste, which was savory and rich, but the whole atmosphere. I could hear the waves, feel the warm evening air, and see the lights across the beach. Even now, when I think back, the meal reminds me of a moment of freedom and peace. It was more than food, it was an experience that stayed with me. So these words set the scene. The key words were coastal city, which is by the beach, Seafood, which is by the beach, fresh, and then other words to describe the taste: savory, memorable, and atmosphere. Savory means a bit salty, opposite of sweet, but not salty salty. Memorable shows the lasting impact beyond just I liked it. I liked it so much that it became memorable. Atmosphere, that's a good word. Atmosphere. Atmosphere. So that includes the sights, the sounds, the feelings, everything about the situation, about the event. And then you can add those things about the atmosphere. Structure painted a scene with waves, lights, and air. And personalization made it personal, connected it to your freedom and the peace that you felt. By the way, don't forget you can turn on the captions in all my videos, not just this one, because I've prepared them carefully with keywords in capitals. So whether it's IELTS, micro English, or another topic, you can always learn with both your ears and your eyes. Now let's return to that very basic answer. My favorite food is pizza. It's delicious. I like it very much. That's band 5 or 6. But here's the trick. How can we raise it? Add details, memories, and feelings to that simple food. I'll show you that in the full model answer now. My favorite food is pizza, but not just any pizza. The one I remember was made at home. It was the first one I shared with my friends at university. It wasn't fancy. In fact, it was a little greasy, but we baked it ourselves, and the whole experience made me feel connected. The smell of the cheese, the laughter while we waited, and the taste of something, the smell of the cheese in the oven, the laughter while we waited, and the taste of something we created together. That's what made it unforgettable. So there you are. So greasy is a word that you can use from time to time to describe the food. It's a little bit oily, often negative, but it's natural for a lot of food. Unforgettable, there you are again. Cannot be forgotten. It lifts the level. You have to say it in one breath. Unforgettable. And in that rhythm. Unforgettable. It's one memory, it's detailed, and it's personal, most of all. So the food became an experience of friendship and meaning. And here's the key point: this upgrade strategy isn't only for food, you can apply it to all IELTS topics: people, places, environment, hobbies, technology. Anytime you face a simple answer, add a memory, a feeling, or a deeper meaning. That's how you raise your band score and the quality of your answer. So here are the variations of other food topics. Holiday or celebration meal, which is traditional, festival, family gathering. Your favorite food can be just pizza, but you can upgrade your answer by putting in your personal experience, linking it to a event in the past. Another topic might be trying new food, and the words you can use is hesitant, surprised. Hesitant means you you're not sure, but you tried it, and it was a surprised or unforgettable experience. So one preparation, five different answers. So today you heard three full model answer: family meal, travel meal, and even the simple pizza, upgraded to band 7. You saw words like homemade, nostalgic, savory, greasy, memorable, and used in real context in the answers. Remember, don't just describe food, not just the food itself, but connect it to memories, feelings, and meaning. That's the secret of depth and fluency. Yeah, review this lesson again. Get it into your brain. Review this lesson. See the variations. See how you use the different swap strategy, how to adapt to different variations in the one topic. All the keywords are highlighted in the captions, so turn it on so you can practice listening and reading at the same time. Your homework: prepare one family meal story, one travel meal story, and try making a simple answer in any topic into something personal and meaningful. And that's your strategy, your method in making a band 6 into a band 7 answer.